Okay, as I sit here amongst the summer crops here, I think it's an important time let's go over what I'm doing for my fall crops. I've planted quite a few of them, different varieties of things. This time of year, obviously, you pretty much, at least in my area, you're gonna stay away from most of your fruiting plants and stuff like that. Peas, beans, those types of things are gonna be fine, but a lot of your fruiting plants are, they're getting ready to wrap up for the season. Tomatoes, squash, any of those warm weather summer plants are gonna be pretty much wrapping up. I'd like to show you around the garden a little bit on the different fall crops I've already started, and hope you get something out of the video. If you do get something out of this video, like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy it. Okay, so one of the fall crops I have put in is a Japanese mustard. This is really nice for stir fries, maybe in your salads and stuff like that. Gives a nice little spicy twang to everything. I really like it. Over here, below the dill, this is almost done for the season. But below here, I've got a bunch of collard greens coming in. They're looking really healthy and beautiful. That's another fall crop. This will go right into the winter also. That's looking pretty healthy. I've got cilantro coming up here. Unfortunately, I did my coriander and then I forgot to dry it enough, and it wound up molding. So I put all the seeds in here. Hopefully there's one coming up. I think they're gonna come up. They just barely started. I think they're gonna be okay. But this is gonna be cilantro. For a lot of you, this is a winter crop or fall crop, but this one's been going all summer. This is a kale. A couple of different kales. There's a red Russian and a Russian frill kale. And in the back here I have a curly kale. So there's a lot of different kales going on here. It's highly productive. A lot of people are just getting started with kale this time of year. I actually think you can plant it a lot earlier, but it looks really good. It's healthy, highly productive, especially in such a small space. I'm pretty happy with the way this one's going. This is another mustard. This is a red broadleaf mustard. Another one that's pretty spicy, gives a nice tang. My idea here with this one is I plan to make a pesto out of it. It's kind of the idea. Really excited about trying that. Piece of grass. And over here, these are various different lettuce starts. I've got some, just a whole big variety of them. There's some romaine, and there's some this red leaf stuff, and all kinds of different lettuces here. Some of these will be spread into different gardens. Some will be put into the aquaponic system. This is always pretty successful. I've way overplanted it, but I do that on purpose. Some of it will head to the indoor aquaponic system as starts. But yeah, a lot of lettuce coming up, looking good. Right here I got my peas. I actually have a few peas actually starting in. These have been in for about a month now. They're getting pretty tall. Yeah, this is another fall crop. So yeah, the peas are looking good. That's a great fall crop. Over here in the aquaponic bed, the tomatoes are starting to wrap up a little bit. There's still a ton of them on here, but I've got some collard greens, some broccoli coming in. I just put my fava beans in. I also put some broccoli seeds up front here. So as the tomatoes get done, wrapped up, and start coming out, there's two plants that have already come out. There's something to take their place. Here I've got something called leaf broccoli. This is the first time I've tried it. It'll get florets, but it won't get the big heads. Looks like I have some leaf miners in there. Damn it, that sucks. Figured that out. Usually leaf miners won't bother it too bad. Over here I've got some fava bean going. There's a few of them coming up in here. These are actually seeds that I bought at the grocery store. We'll see how that actually goes. There's 3 plants poking through right now. Probably a few more in the future. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. We'll see how that goes. So here I got my radishes. These are watermelon radishes. I'm looking forward to trying these. There's a couple of nice ones in here. There's one right there. I never have much luck growing radishes, so I thought I'd give a different type of try. And then I got turnips right here. There's a couple of nice, there's a nice one coming in here. These will get pretty good size, so they got a little ways to go still. But I'm pretty excited about trying these and seeing how they go. The first ones I grew earlier this year, they ended up with something called a root maggot that kind of bore into them, and basically they were a loss, and that was too bad. But it sort of goes with the territory. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I got get these out of the way. Got some dino kale. Again, I've been growing kale all summer long. It's not, for us, it's not really a fall crop, but here's my dino kale. It's looking pretty healthy and good. For some of you guys, this would be something well, you should have probably already started it, but yeah, lots of more food there. Really enjoy growing these. Nice stuff. Take a look at the other gardens here. So here I've got some bush beans I put in. This is my second go around with the bush beans this year. They're looking really nice and healthy. These went in probably the second week of July, along with the corn here. Everything is starting to produce really nicely. Nice fall crops. I have a cabbage here. This one is starting to head really nice, looking good. The corn is beginning to tassel, so hopefully I will get some corn out of it. It did get a late start, but you know, you gotta try. The carrots are looking pretty good. I did a video on preparing this bed. You might want to check it out. Now I did end up losing some carrots due to some heat stress, which was a real bummer deal. Wasn't very happy about that, but it kind of goes with the territory. I knew there was a chance, but the ones that survived are looking good, and starting to get some nice little tap roots underneath there. I just took the shade cloth off, so that should help speed up the growth a little bit. We are expecting kind of a warm fall, but I don't think it'll be so warm where I got to put the shade cloth back on. We'll see. But they're more established at this point. I lost them because they were seedlings, and it just got really hot for a few days, and I wasn't prepared. Be better prepared. Here's my cabbages. A few of them are beginning to head a little bit, so that's looking really good. I'm pretty happy with that. These went in right after the garlic came out. You can check out my garlic video, 2023, my harvest video. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how things are going back here with the cabbages. Hopefully they're not in there too tight, too crowded. We'll see. But yeah, they're starting to produce the way I want them to, and we still got a few months to go, so I think I'm going to be okay with the cabbages. Hopefully right around Thanksgiving time I'll be able to harvest some of these and make some sauerkraut or something like that. Washington State, there's almost really no reason, except for maybe a couple of months out of the year, that you really should be growing something almost year round around here. There's almost no reason not to at least have something in the ground pretty close to year round. December, January, February, those are about the 3 months that you're really gonna have a difficult time growing anything here in Washington State. Area 8B, but just about anywhere else, or just about any other month, there's something that you could be growing. Anyway, get something out of this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy it. Have a great day.